She's amazing. All of my fears are hers now. Oh! Oh no, all my fears are mine again.
I really want this show to be good so bad. So the new news, interviews and clips around the live action Avatar has come out, and it has made the original fans of the show go into this nervous state of mind regarding the live action. So I thought we'll talk about it. As we mentioned in my trailer reaction video, there are changes that have been made to this live action adaptation of this animated show. And as I said in that video, as long as the core of this lore is kept true and authentic, the changes will not be an issue. If anything, the changes will actually enhance it, giving us something new to explore about this beautiful world of Avatar. We will get to witness new dimensions of these characters that we love. I mean, why will anyone want to watch the frame-to-frame copy of this animated show? We have it on Netflix. If you want to watch the same story in the same way, just go watch that. But there are certain things, certain characteristics that kind of defined these beloved characters for us. I think it will not be wrong to say that those character arcs were what made these characters so beloved in the first place. For example, Sokka being sexist in the initial episodes of Avatar. It was a character flaw that he overcame. Katara literally called him sexist in the first episode itself.
Leave it to a girl to screw things up.
You are the most sexist!
Despite being raised in the family of only two women, Gran and Katara, Sokka does feel that the women are inferior in some aspects. And as much as it annoyed us viewers, it was so important to show that, because young boys at that age do feel that often. And sometimes these young boys do not grow out of it. I think it's also very natural for Sokka to feel that because he has witnessed most of the men of his tribe going to war, including his dad, to fulfill the bigger responsibilities towards the society. His sexism never fueled hatred though. He has always been there for Katara. In fact, he had already had the boat ready to help Katara find Aang before she could even debate him. The sexism in him was just a product of his environment, as it is in most cases in real life as well. And eventually, as he explores different cultures other than his own, as he leaves the comfort of his home and sees the bigger world, he learns that his thought process was wrong. He comes across Kyoshi warriors who are better at combat than him because they had been given opportunities that women in his tribe had not had. Moving a little further, he sees Yue sacrifice herself for the greater good. He sees strength in that. He grows out of his sexism. Now my point is, it was so important to show his sexism because it shows us viewers that people are not perfect, especially at that age in the growing phase. But there is always a chance that people can grow out of it. We can learn things. We can become better. It is being claimed that Netflix is going woke by making Sokka not sexist, but I think it was more woke to show one of the protagonists being sexist and then changing, learning and growing out of it. Character growth, you know. And this brought my fear back because the original creators of the show have left this project over creative differences and choices. Now my fear is that if it is one of those creative differences that they felt like, oh, it's not, like they don't feel comfortable showing it, there probably are more. There are probably more creative choices that they did not agree with. And it's never a good sign if the original creators are leaving the project over these things. Because of course the original creators won't ditch the show over minor things, right? It has to be something big, something major. So is this one of those things, one of those many things? I don't know. So I am worried now because trust me, I really want this show to work. I am not coming from a place of close-mindedness about this. Maybe we are just jumping the guns reading this one article, just one news headline, just one statement. Maybe we are being too judgmental before the show even has come out. Could be. I hope we are proven wrong when it eventually comes out and the take that the show has taken probably works out the best for it. But again, the main target viewers are the original die-hard fans. And as much as I understand that not everyone can be pleased, I just hope that it's just not another disappointment for the majority of us. Another big change is that they have cut a lot of the side quest episodes and the fun aspects like Aang wanting to ride the elephant koi just for the funsies and stuff like that. Listen, I understand those cuts from a budget point of view. Just looking at the trailer, we can all tell that they have gone all in with the CGI and the VFX. We are getting a very real looking Appa, Momo, Heibai, Naila. So of course they'll have to compromise somewhere with the creatures, and that is okay. It is only 8 episodes in season 1 instead of 20 like in the original. So of course they are cutting out certain episodes and blending the story in a different way. My only concern is that Aang is innately a fun-loving child who does not want the grave responsibilities. That is the whole reason why he ran away in the first place. That was the core reason why he was the last airbender. He was literally running away from his responsibilities because he wanted to live his childhood in a fun, childish way. So I hope when they say that they have made the show a little more serious than the original, they are talking about the entirety of the show and not the character of Aang. Like, it will kill us to see another serious Aang. Please do not do that. As I said, the changes will be welcomed as long as they align with the core of the characters and this avatar world. But if they do not, then what is even the point of adapting it if not just an easy cash grab? I will say this, that the trailer did look really good. It got my hopes high like many of the fans. And if the show is anything like the trailer, it will be okay. It will be okay. Trust me, we are just nervous because of how wrong it can go. You know, it can go really well or really wrong. So the die-hard original fans are just scared. But again, I think we might just be being too judgmental as well. So we'll just wait and see how it goes. And I will be reacting to the episodes when they come out. So you will see my honest opinions, my honest reactions right away. So do subscribe to the channel if you want to watch that. That is it for today. Do let me know your opinions about the changes made in the show. If you are welcoming about it, if you are open about it, or if you are like, no, please don't do that. Do let me know about that in the comment section below. That is it for today. Bye.